Hello there, buddy. I'm Mr. Grandpa, and this is Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Part 4. This is Carnival Night Zone. I'm specifically mentioning that because you didn't get to see the title card, but anyway, yeah, Act 1 right here. This is where I got stuck for years in the game. For something in Act 2. For those of you who played the game, you probably know what I'm talking about. For those who don't, well, you'll see. You will see. Now, this is a Tails pathway. You can't get here as Sonic, really. The primary shield to obtain in this area is the electric shield, with bubble shield as a secondary. The fire shield doesn't really get much use. Okay, so yeah, instance of 1-up Tails, grab that big ring, and I got a 1-up because it gave me 50 rings. To add to my, 80-something that I had, giving me 100, and thus a 1-up. In this game, you can only get 2 extra lives for having a bunch of rings. One at 100 and one at 200. Alright! Invincibility. I like this invincibility theme. I'd say it's my favorite. And that's, throughout the entire Sonic series. This is the best. Now, as you can see, as Tails, you can take a ton of shortcuts in this level. Those clams bounce you up if you hit them from that side. And we're already through Act 1. This isn't even 2 minutes into the video yet. We're fighting the mini-boss. Okay. But suffice to say, the next level, I died. Well, that's certainly interesting. Yeah, suffice to say, the next level will take much longer. Alright, so here we have a puzzle boss. There are a lot of puzzle bosses in this game. In Sonic 2, for the most part, it's just jump into the bad guy and he dies. But here, we have much more complex bosses, like jump into the bad guy, and he becomes vulnerable, and then he'll kill himself with the little spike thing that he has bouncing around. Really, this thing moves incredibly randomly. I don't know how you're supposed to predict it. Now, it'll be destroying these blocks, and if it destroys, if you fall through the blocks, there's an endless pit down there. So you gotta work fast, or else there won't be any ground to fight the boss on anymore. And that's no good. Yeah, I got barely any points for that one. But still enough for an extra life. I really like what they did there with the boosts, knocking you all over the place. Now this level is specifically meant to waste your time. You see, if you take 10 minutes or longer in a level, you die. And this level is meant to use that against you in every way possible. They have the most convoluted level structure, a bunch of time-wasting gimmicks. I mean, really, it's just, the time is going to kill you. And I keep getting hit by stuff, that's not good. Alright, now these cannons are kind of cool. First I'm gonna get some more rings, and a water shield. This is where the water shield will be useful. See, it sort of spins around, and then you press the jump button to launch yourself in whatever direction it's facing at the time. Whoa! Okay. That was kind of odd. You want these bouncy things to go under you to knock you upwards. Yeah, like this. To get to this higher path. These spinning barrels act kind of like the spinning things in... Whoa, that was close. Yeah, they kind of act like the spinning things in Hydra City Zone. Except they move around more. Now, up here should be a big ring, but I can't fly up to it. However, this is a pathway to it. Little invisible wall. Or, well, covered pathway, I guess. And thus, 1-up Tails saves the day again. Seriously, tons of extra lives as Tails. Alright, so this is definitely an interesting portion of the level. We have Knuckles here, and he's going to be a jerk and turn off the lights. This also increases the water level. Now, of course, I have a bubble shield right... Oh, I guess I should show you folks something real quick. Just in case y'all don't know. If you don't have a bubble shield already, you can bounce off of that and end up here with this bubble shield. And it is advised to have a bubble shield here. This water section is rather long. Kind of dangerous. Now these guys, they sort of teleport from top to bottom, and then bottom to top. With a zap of electricity, and they send off those little shockwaves. Very simple. If you don't have a bubble shield, these balloons can give you air. This area, do not fly in this area as Tails. You will get stuck. You'll be perpetually bouncing around. You won't be able to do anything about it. Not fun. At this point, it doesn't matter. You can fly in this area all you want. Whoa! About to be crushed. Okay. Now this area, you can actually get a lot of points in this area by doing something kind of funny. Here. See, every time you bounce off of the little bumpers, you get 10 points from it. And so, yeah, by doing that, you can get a lot of points from the bumpers. It's quite fun, really. Now, I just lost sound, but you can still hear stuff, so that's cool. Anyway. Alright, so this is a nice shortcut. These ring boxes here give you rings, and then you'll actually be able to go through here. Now I'm gonna spin dash, because, it's just more momentum, more speed and stuff, and also extra life. One up Tails, you've done it again. Except I don't think that this particular extra life had to do with big rings, so in this case that was just me. Alright, so the lights are back on. Very nice. And here we have the portion that I hate. This barrel right here. Alright, so you might think, okay, so I'm gonna jump up and down. I'm gonna knock the barrel down to get into that pathway up there, right? No, what you're going to do is you're gonna jump on it, and you're gonna press up, down, up, down, up, down. That's how you get past that barrel. That got me stuck for literally years. It must have been at least 4 years. Probably more than that, probably like 5 or 6. They really expected people to press up and down there, apparently. I don't know how you would be expected to figure that out. Well, anyway, I've figured it out now. And now you have too. So I'm glad that's over. That is probably the one instance of bad level design in the classic Sonic series. Well, anyway, now that that's over, as you can see, I have 300 rings, but I didn't get an extra life for it, which is kind of sad. Alright, Knuckles, what are you gonna do? Well, that doesn't look like it did anything. I mean, really, what do you expect? Oh, hamsters, I'm being launched upward. Yeah. Alright, so here we have the boss. This boss. It's a lot like the second boss, really. Fly up to hit him like this. See, he magnetizes this ball here. And, then he comes down to grab it. And that's when you hit him. I mean, really, this is pretty much the second boss. Probably my least favorite boss in the game. Oh dear, this could be bad. Now, whenever he hits you, yeah, it's pretty much impossible to... Oh, I did get out. Okay, never mind. It is possible to get out at that point. But if he does hit you with that, it really magnetizes the rings very strongly. So it does become much harder to fight against him. So I'm just going to stay over here and wait for this to happen. Because, I mean, really, it's like, yeah, I just don't like that boss. Really, Carnival Night Zone is probably my least favorite level in the game. Well, that's it for this episode. Now, oh, well, I'll mention more in the next episode. See you later, everybody!